In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a simple and quick animation that would look something like this. Basically like a car going through a city with the camera following and somewhat delayed. So to do that, let me show you what I'm starting with. So I just have a basic ground plane within a whole bunch of randomly sized rectangles representing the city. And then my car is the only thing that really has a much different color to stand out. And then I lined up my camera, so if I hit 0, we can see this is my current camera view. So I lined my camera up right behind the car, and this is where I'll be starting. So to animate it, I'm going to go up to my animation tab. And I have it set up so that on this side I can see my actual camera, so that as I'm making changes over on this side I can actually see what my animation is going to look like. And then I went from solid view to material preview on both of these just so I could see my colors. So now I am going to insert my first keyframe. So what I'm going to do is come over here on my scene. I'm going to select both my car and my camera. So I'm going to hold shift. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to hit, actually I'm going to hover over these. I'm going to hit I to insert my first keyframe so we can see that I added both the car and the camera. And now over on the right side, I can find my car. And I can start to reposition it. So I'm going to come down here on my timeline, drag this forward however far. Maybe I'll come up to somewhere around 50. And then I'm going to grab my car, so I'm pressing G. And then we can confine it to just the Y-axis because I don't want it going up and down, side to side. So I'm going to hit Y. Actually, sorry, I guess it's Z. Up on mine I'm rotated, so it's Z. So I'm going to confine it to the Z-axis. And I'm going to zoom forward a bit. And then I'm going to hover over this so you can see over here in my transform, some of my object properties, this orange indicates that this changed, nothing else has changed. So I can hover over just that, hit I, and it will update the change for that. Then if I preview, I can see over in the left hand side. Okay, so I can see what that looks like. Now to get the camera to follow it, I need to select the camera. So I'm going to go back to 50. This time I'm going to select the camera. And I'm going to zoom out a bit so I can find the camera in my scene. So here's my camera. I'm going to grab it, also confine it to the X, and follow it. And then maybe on this one I'll even start to drag up a little bit, knowing that I'm going to be curving here soon. And then I might want to rotate the X down a little bit to look at it. And then I'll hover over these and hit I. And now if I play this, okay, we can see that the camera is following the car. And then basically it's just continue to repeat that process. So if I come out to say like 96, let me look at this, I'll grab it, and let's say I want to go up to this spot. Okay, I'd insert a new keyframe, move the camera, okay, then at this point I could start to rotate the car. I'm going to rotate that on the, let me zoom in so you can actually see what's happening over here. So I'll start to rotate like I am turning, and maybe grab it, and I'm going to do a Shift Z, which does not allow me to go up and down, but does allow me to go forward here. And then that's going to be a pretty slow turns. Let me finish that rotation. And then I'll move it clear over here. And then I'll insert those keyframes. And then I'll go to my camera. I'll insert these keyframes. And then we'll play the entire effect. Okay, so there we go. So now obviously with that one it wasn't a nice clean turn. I have more of a like driving on snow or driving really fast and starting to slide type effect. But you get the idea. So you would just keep going through, adding additional keyframes, moving your character, car, whatever it is that you're following, and moving the camera and adjusting its rotation. So I find that a lot of times it's easier to work over here on the transforms and actually do the moving here versus clicking and dragging.